For years, like, I spent the majority of my time in this room, or at least in the house. And I've noted everything that happens in this room. Like, if there's like, I remember one time there was a spider in the corner, and I followed his progress like for weeks and wrote about him, like, and so your world becomes really, really small. And I don't know, I think I just started noticing everything in great detail because I had so much time. It was in June 98 when I first got ill, not knowing that it was ME, and I was diagnosed in that August. And within that same year, say maybe November or December, I started losing the ability to write. About a year later, I started able to make little notes again. The sheer pain and exhaustion and fear that I've written at that particular time, it's quite interesting for me to read. Practically every time when I had a relapse, I just write and write and write until something other than my pain or exhaustion is on the page, like something else outside of myself. On the page I could be anywhere, which in real life I couldn't. But on the page I could be anywhere or anybody, or could do anything that I wanted. This year I made a pact with myself, like from January. I said, I'm going to do this book. I need to do it. Even if I write one copy for myself, I don't care what happens on it afterwards. From those writings now, I'm actually working on my book, just reading back through my own diaries, which is quite an interesting process. Very personal, it's very personal. I'm leaving out the very, very personal things, but it's still very personal. It's my life for the last 7 years, and yeah, I suppose it will be very personal. I see the whole journey that I went through ME as the whole life cycle of a bird, like from an egg to hatching, to flying, to, getting out there, flying away. Isn't there one that I'm jealous of his feet, of his extra legs? Birds, yeah, that's observing a spider with an injured back leg, walking without difficulty, I envy the spare legs. Good. So we first had a very small dictionary, now we've got a big fat one, and it's much like in a wheelchair you're always low. And everything is a very low level. And on a horse, it's like sitting in a jeep or something like that, because you're above the hatches. Yeah. To move without walking doesn't even need to be there.
Yeah.
They can just go. We walk through streams and a very narrow path.
Day I went flying, my favorite patch of sky, circled in a circle, above the world so high. And I thought to myself, what a lovely, lovely thing, to be up here with the clouds, to be flying right out loud on little wings, little wings, little wings.
I'm outside Colin's print, where my book's been printed, and in the next few minutes I'm picking it up, seeing my baby for the first time. I'm very, very nervous. In a way, it's like putting 8 years of living with ME in a small volume, put it on top of a bookshelf and move on.
I don't know how you hope to fly on those little wings, little wings, little wings, little wings.
it's definitely the beginning of a new chapter, you know, which I hadn't anticipated until about a week ago. You know, I thought, I'm finished with my book. It's not. I'm finished with the actual design of the book, but the book is there now, there behind me, and it's only the start of something new.